When we were in the market for a new website provider, we went shopping at the Texas Computer Educators Convention, and this was a perfect marketplace to find a new vendor and what we were looking for. And I was in the classroom at the time, and the technology director and I had pretty much a set of criteria that we were looking for. So we just let the vendors all give us their spiel, and when we both individually came upon Gabbart at different times, they made quite an impression on both of us. And it wasn't so much their product, their cost was cost effective for us comparatively with other vendors, but the features of what they offered for their website was just what we were looking for. Now, how many companies can you say that you have the cell phone number of the president and you're able to call them at any time, day or night, and they are willing to talk to you right then and there, wherever they are, or leave a message and they will call you back shortly? Anytime that I have had any difficulties, to just call the company, either whoever answers the phone is not able to help me, they do a ticket, and either the president himself or the programmer or someone calls me back. And that's the kind of a personal service that I can guarantee you that we have had with Gabbart Communications. As website administrator here, pretty much on a daily basis, I get questions from teachers asking me how to do something that they want to accomplish on their website. And 9 times out of 10, the first thing I do is direct them to the videos that Gabbart has already created that are available to all staff. And they can go in there and watch the 2 or 3 minute tutorial on how to do what they're trying to accomplish. Or if I go and meet with them one-on-one, I'm able to show them possibly several different page types to accomplish what they want to do on their website. And that's been a big hit with lots of teachers, because you know, especially some elementary, they want it to look just right, and they can get it to look the way that they want it to.
We use the website for teachers. We have a staff link that has various resources and links for the teachers to use, whether it's for Gradebook, Eduphoria. So we use that here in the office as a resource for teachers to go to for training purposes, submitting tech tickets to our office. And we just feel like all of this comes together and makes it work smoothly for us here in this office.
Being able to record lessons and upload those to a teacher webpage is really helpful when our students are absent for extended periods of time or just absent for a day. Sometimes we'll have students who are in a disciplinary placement like ISS, and our main worry when a student is in ISS is that they are missing instruction. But because some of our teachers record their videos, their lessons, and post them, those students are able to not miss instruction while they are in ISS. They can watch the lesson on the computer and still do their work for the class. Sometimes students miss because they're simply ill, and so they can watch the videos from home and stay caught up with their classes. Right now I have a teacher who's on maternity leave, and she was smart enough to record some demonstrations for her chemistry class, so that they can watch those videos as they need to, and she left those with the lesson plans that she left for her long-term substitute to do. Sometimes our students just use the website when maybe they weren't particularly attentive in class that day, or the lesson was difficult and pretty complicated and they may need another look at it before they start doing their homework. So I know that sometimes students will play those videos just to give themselves another look at the lesson. So it's proved to be a very effective tool. I think in the beginning our teachers thought that recording and posting those lessons might be very time consuming, but they have since discovered that just telling a student to log on and watch the lesson is far easier than having to reteach it multiple times for students who were absent.
Really mainly help out our ag kids was the very first reason that it started. We have a big ag program here, and we have lots of kids that miss school for stock shows in a 3-week period. It won't be uncommon for me to have a kid that is only in my class a couple of days. So I started it to help those kids out, but I have since then realized that if I have kids who are absent for just a day or two, or whether they were in class and they just didn't understand it, they can go to the video and watch that to help them out. We've got kids this week. I've got kids gone to an ag competition Thursday and Friday. I've got basketball girls that are gone to a basketball tournament on Thursday and Friday. So any direct teach that I do, I try to remember to just record it during one of my classes and then get it posted to my webpage with any handouts that they may need in order to complete the lesson. It doesn't totally take the place of being in class by any means, but it can certainly help those students out that miss on a regular basis for certain reasons, or if we have kids in ISS, they can use it. Anyway, there's lots of different uses for it, but basically I record the lesson during one of my classes, and then I have to convert it and upload it to my webpage, and I've gotten pretty fast at that. I have a little checklist of all the steps that I have to go through in order to get it the way that I need it, and then it's posted on there hopefully by the end of the day.
I use the website to keep my students consistently engaged in the classroom. If they are absent, all they have to do is check the website and link to the PDFs where they can print out any materials that they may have missed. At our high school, we have a great deal of students who miss for lengthy amounts of time to go to stock shows. And while they are gone, they are able to keep up with their schoolwork and not get behind, and thus maintain their averages. I found it very helpful in the digital age that my students and their parents can keep up with what's going on in my classroom.
Before becoming website administrator, I was in the classroom, and I was able to use eNotes to communicate with my parents. And this was a very effective tool, and they loved parents loved my weekly emails that told what we were doing in class. It reminded them when we were going to have a test. I could attach the study guide handouts. I could send a link when I had, a test review game for them to do that they could do at home. And parents seemed very appreciative of having that ability to go directly to my website and find out what was going on in their child's classroom.
As a parent, I love the school's website. Here at Idalou, we have all of our resources that are linked on the website, so it's easy access for any parent to view a calendar of any of the activities, say for high school athletics. Also, there's a gradebook feature, so we can go on the parent portal and we can view our students' grades at any time. It's very user-friendly, and I think a lot of the parents, we enjoy that because all the information is in one place, so you don't have to go to any other place to access this information. And the app has also been a very good addition to this website.
We have an Idalou ISD app now that parents or anyone can download, and that ties in nicely with our website for them to, anyone can be able to find that information that they're looking for, especially the calendar features.
I use the Idalou website and Miss Daddy's web videos because these videos help me understand a troubling lesson for me. I think it gives me a chance to not disrupt her when she's visiting with other students, trying to help them, and it gives me a chance to go home and really focus on that. Many times I don't really understand and really grasp it as much as some students do, and I think that the website helps me to just kind of go at my own pace. It helps me to just go as slow as I need and helps me understand it better.
How I use the website is when I'm gone or if I miss school for athletics or for other things, I go to the website and go to our teacher pages to my algebra teacher, and I look for her name and go to my class, and she has all the things we did for today. And she has a video to explain what all I missed and what I need to do certain problems on our homework that night, and it's very, very handy.
I use the online teacher videos when I miss a lot of school for stock shows. We are gone at weeks at a time. I also use it if I'm competing in any FFA events or one act play events or any UIL events. Keeping up class ranking is very important, and I think it's a great way when students are outside of the classroom to get them caught back up and to get them to know the knowledge that they need.
Gabbart Communications has been a great resource for us here at the school. They are very dependable. Anytime we have any questions or a concern about how we're using that here in the district, they are very good about getting back to us immediately. We have used our website as a great resource for communication to the parents, the students, and our teachers use that here in the district.